and welcome everyone. I want to share my story and how I improved myself and used everything in Scotland. My name is Samah. I'm from Palestine, from Gaza City. I'm married and my husband is an quality surveyor working with George Daisley Company. We have two children. My daughter here, Leanne, she's 13, she's S2. And my son Yamin, he's 9 years old, he's primary 4. I have been living in Scotland for 5 years. We came to Scotland after my husband received a student exchange scholarship to study for a master's degree at the University of Glasgow. After my husband finished his studies, we decided to stay in Scotland due to the difficult living condition in Gaza. From here, I started to face the challenge in Scotland. The first challenge was the weather, because the weather for me is too difficult, because here too cold and my country is warm, not like here. I started to face this challenge, and it's easy. I tried to adapt to the weather and it was easy to get used to, but there was something harder than the weather, which was the language. From here, I started thinking for ways to overcome the language difficulty, because in our country we speak just Arabic. We learn English, but because we don't practice English, just speak Arabic, we know some word, a little bit. Yeah. I followed several ways. The first way was coming to Anisu daily, and especially for English language and conversation language to improve my language. The second way was going to college and studying ISO level 3 and 4, where I excelled. This has helped me to overcome the language barrier and communicate with people in street and shopping and the bus and special GB because you need to appointment and wait and answer. It's not easy for GB here. The third way was to develop myself and my qualification, because I have Arabic teacher qualification in my country, but here I can't use this as the qualification because it's English. Just I work in Arabic school in Scotland. I decided to study to become a teaching assistant to learn about the Scottish curriculum, decide to study and children right in school. So I could integrate with students. From here, I start to adapt more and integrate into Scottish society. I volunteer at the school as teacher assistant, helping teacher and student inside and outside the classroom in Bladerty Primary School. Actually, the one struggle for me when I applied for a job, because I didn't have experience in Scotland. I applied for a job and they said everything's okay, your interview very good, but you don't have experience, we need more experience. Part-time, you need more experience. If full-time, it's okay, but part-time, 2 days. For more experience, it's difficult. Okay, so studying this specialty helped me understand children's rights and the human rights in the world. Since I gained more knowledge in this country about human and children's rights, as I learned in the course I took in Clyde College, Scotland. I feel a greater responsibility to pass on these facts. I believe that small step can lead to big and ideal action. And this is what I can advocate for today. In truth, Gaza is facing a genocide. At the beginning of the war, or this is a genocide, the Israeli occupation killed my niece after bombing their house. All my family was injured, and my niece was martyred. The occupation also killed my husband's brother after bombing their house, and killed my childhood friend, my university friends, and many university professors. The occupation didn't stop, but also displace people from their homes and destroy their house. The occupation closed the crossing and prevent the entry of food and water to the people in Gaza, causing many children die from hunger, thirst, and lack of hygiene. Many children and elderly people suffer from chronic disease due to the use of white phosphorus by the occupation, which polluted their air in Gaza. I don't need someone just share me his emotion. We must speak out loudly to stop the continuous kill in Gaza, because the people of Gaza deserve to live a healthy and safe life like other people in the world. Palestinian people and the people of Gaza aren't animals. Please listen for this word. The people in Gaza, not animals. As described by the Israeli army spokesperson and the Prime Minister Netanyahu. The people of Gaza are not different from the people of Ukraine. Just as the world stood against Russia, for the Ukrainian people, opened its door and welcomed the Ukrainian people, the world must demand an end to the war, provide aid to the people of Gaza, and replied because the Israeli army has destroyed everything beautiful in Gaza. Building, streets, school, and university, and hospital. Always, I think you listen or heard about Shifa Hospital, what happened, and Nasser Hospital, what happened. They destroyed everything. Despite this, the people of Gaza are holding on their land and refuse to leave Gaza, because this is our country, not their country. This is our country, Palestinian people. As happened to our grandparents in 1948, the Palestinian issue is not a 9-month issue, but a 76-year-old issue. Since the Israeli occupation of Palestine and the displacement of its people, the number of martyrs in Gaza is rising rapidly. The Ministry of Health announced that the death toll since October 7 has reached 37,551 martyrs, with 85,911 injured. And some people, we don't know about them. But the martyrs in Gaza are not just number. There is not just number. They are people with a dream and experience. They are father and mother, beloved children, grandparents, students, medics, and journalists. We know about journalists. How many journalists, like 500 journalists, they killed. Thousands of families have had their hearts broken, saying goodbye to their loved ones. Phone and TV camera have captured some of these touching moments. Thank you for all for listening and interacting. I leave you to watch some picture of my family in Gaza. Please, Maria, can you She is my niece. She is 8 years when the Israel killed her. This is my house. I live in my house in Khan Yunis, and when the Israeli occupation entered my house, they destroyed everything and still stole more things in my house. This room, my daughter. Look how this is broken. This is my family house when they bombed their house. The fire, and I put it in my niece. This is my niece. Yeah, this is one. Thank you for Thank you for listening. We said just Alhamdulillah, and we think, we believe my God can help us and support us. Just I want to listen about the truth, not anything. This is my story, the truth, my story. Thank you.
Thank you, Samah. It's not easy at all to share, such a story. Really thank you for this, to engage us in your story. Thank you very much.
Can I say this? I like the way you have decided to speak about this, rather than being so emotional. Yesterday here, you couldn't talk, you were just crying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We can only fight this when we address it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's better that you're sharing your story and using your voice for people to see what is happening in Gaza and the people that it has affected. So well done.
Thank you.
Can I add something?
Sure.
Like she explained, like she has gotten one big problem, and also we have facing the same problem. Even sometimes even more, because there is no internet there is no electricity there is no water, no, they can filming and show the other people in the world, they show their problem. But in Sudan, no, I think we can't hardly see anything. See, for example, my family, my mom there, my dad there, my dad refused to leave. My two sisters, flee to Egypt so as, to be evacuated there. My mom, I can't call her because many days I just expect call from her. Every morning I wake up, I expect hopefully they're going to be okay because we can't do anything. This morning she said, Ma, I went to my friend's house. They have got 4 levels so as to get signal there so as to call. My brother was suffering. He's suffering, right? Because he can't do because there is no electricity, no water. He needs something to carry water. He can't use car because they're going to take them from him. His for example, motorcycle. He used his bike. His bike got stolen from him. He can't use it. Okay. After that, he started decided to use a donkey. Imagine that, back 20, 30 years ago. The situation is so bad, and we appreciate it. For example, Britain, because there is got strong voice, a strong power. Why they for example, encouraging other people who make the problem so as to get to be banned from, I think Palestine, Sudan, Libya, Syria. It's not just coming from nowhere. People planning to do that.
Yeah.
Why people for example, we all flee to come here.
Yeah.
Now we make them more crowd, okay, more problem. If they solve the problem there, I think they're going to stay there. We're not coming here. And hopefully everything going to be solved.